Hey, how you doing? I'm here today with one of my daughter-in-laws who happens to be in this arena of tattoos. Sam, when did you get your...
So I think I got my first tattoo when I was in my early 20s. It's a tattoo I have on my back. And then shortly after getting my first tattoo, I decided to go get another one like a week later, which was the one on my foot. Do not recommend the top of the foot as a tattoo, but over the years, I think I have uh in the teens now. I think we counted like 13 or 14 tattoos, maybe.
That is quite a few.
Yeah.
I have stuck to one. Because at that time frame, they always said to get a job, don't get a tattoo below
Whoops.
below here. So if you go for an interview in the summer, people trying to hire you won't see that you have tattoos here or here.
Mm-hmm. I have 2 down there.
So that's the difference, though, between it then and now. You know people who have their entire arms, sleeves,
Yep.
you
Neck
know?
tattoos, face tattoos. Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yes. I tried to get, when I was in the Navy, we had a guy on our ship, and we took him to a tattoo parlor, and I wanted the tattoo artist to tattoo an 8-ball on his forehead. Because we kept going, if he wakes up in the morning and he has an 8-ball tattooed on his forehead, how great that would have been. The guy wouldn't do it. The guy would not do it. He's obviously, our buddy was drunk, and he went, no, I can't do that. It goes against some code. I mean, they have some kind of a code that, especially if people are drunk, they won't agree to do that tattoo. And unfortunately for us, because that would have been great. So are a lot of your tattoos color? I see blue and...
Yeah, so I mostly have black and gray tattoos. My Orioles tattoo was colored in with the yellow.
Oh, that's
orange.
yellow. Yeah.
Then I have this yellow rose. I have my Maryland tattoo because us Maryland people are crazy for our flag. We love the flag. And then the one on my foot is also colored, but the rest of them are all black and white.
And each one was a separate time.
Yep.
A separate sitting.
Yep. I think my last tattoo, though, which is Uranus, I got that done shortly after my firstborn son was born. So it's been about 4 years since I've gotten another one.
And are you pondering getting more?
Probably. Yep. I just can't think of what I want. These, they have to be somewhat planned. I'm not the type of person to see something and go, oh, I like that, and it not have any meaning to it. So the next one I get, just got to find a tattoo that has some meaning.
Yeah, and that's the key. Because you don't want to get a tattoo that doesn't mean anything. Now, this one that I got, which is the only, because a lot of my buddies got addicted. was during the Navy in 81/82. 5 colors. I got that done in Fort Lauderdale. And it took him like 2 hours. And I remember I was fucking with the guy because he did the outline and everything. And he went, "How's that looking?" I said, "Can you move that up about a half inch?" It turned out great. And to this day, I don't regret it. That's the key, I think, with you don't want to regret a tattoo. A lot of my buddies in the Navy had Kathy tattooed on their arm.
Oh, yeah. I don't know about a name tattoo.
Because once that person's gone, how do you get the name Kathy changed to Mount St. Helens or something?
You just have to keep dating women named Kathy. I guess tattoo removal wasn't an option back then.
No.
So I guess what they would have to do is just get it covered up, which sucks because if they got it pretty big, then they have to get a bigger tattoo to cover up Kathy.
Yeah. And try to change it into something that makes sense. It's never a good idea. Never. You know,
they can turn it into a checklist, I guess. Kathy, then the next name, then the next name. It's like a grocery list. Yeah.
Number 1, number 2, number 3. Oh, and then just put lines through them. Okay, next, next. Not a good idea.
No.
Do you have any guys' names tattooed?
No.
Because there's no name here. There's no name. My dad had a tattoo and it used to say USN for the Navy because he was a sailor too. But there's no names in your tattoos.
No. No names. But I do regret, I think if I had to go back, I would not get my first tattoo again. It's a little abrasive.
What do you mean?
It's a skull.
A skull?
Yeah. Not very ladylike, I guess. Meant something at the time, but now that I look back, I was like,
yeah.
Probably shouldn't have gotten that one. But 1 out of 13 or 14, I'll take that.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
It's not a name.
Yeah. Because today, if I had a name like Sharon tattooed on my arm, there's no room for the other names. It's like, okay, you could do 1 or 2 or 3, but 30? What in the hell are you? I mean, I would have sleeves the whole way down to my wrist and
names.
And, names. And it would cross my knuckles, and then what? You start going up the other way. What are you going to do?
Then across your chest.
Right. What are you going to do?
Yeah.
Right. What are you going to do?
Like a bodysuit of names.
Right. You can't do that.
No.
That's insane.
Yeah.
It was wise. I never got any done.
Just keep it up here.
Right. Right.
You just keep that locked up here like the crazy coffee lady.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I told you, I knew a lot of guys. Every port we pulled into. Every port.
Yeah.
I got to get a tattoo. Why?
That would be something I would probably do. I don't know, a memory. Went to this port, had this experience. Like it wouldn't have had to have been a big tattoo, but just something to memorialize being at that port or something that happened there that I could get a tattoo of to remember, I guess. Yeah, I guess every port you'd start to run out of places to put them.
Yeah.
I'd like to know what the standard of cleanliness was back then. Was there
Oh,
one?
there was.
Okay,
Yeah,
well, that's good at least. How much money did they cost back then?
a lot.
How much was your...
This one
You said it took 2 hours.
in 5 colors.
Okay.
And this back in 81-ish was $200 to get that done.
Okay.
And that's in a place like Lauderdale at a really a decent place. You know, it wasn't just some run of the mill. This was like a large parlor.
Mm.
Like they probably did when we were there importing stuff, I probably had to wait. There was probably 5 artists at the time, and we waited maybe an hour or an hour and a half. They were that busy. It was a reputable, place. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I don't even know if I've paid over 200 for any of mine.
In today's money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, what we're trying to say is maybe it doesn't matter if you cross. Well, you actually have a short sleeve shirt on it.
Yeah.
But jobs today are different. They're different.
Mhm.
They don't care so much. You could have tattoos on your neck, and companies don't care today.
Yeah.
They have nothing against that, like they did back then. You didn't want to. There was that. Oh, you don't want to appear like you're a hoodlum or something.
Stigmas.
Yeah.
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 How about piercings? Was that a thing?
There was no
then?
such thing.
Oh, okay.
There was no such thing. There was like nobody
Oh.
had chicks.
Right.
Yeah, they got, and it was just like
One hole.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a whole different thing.
Yeah.
And guys, no.
Not even a single?
No.
Oh.
Are you kidding me? No.
Hmm.
No. There was no such thing back then. No.
So piercings and tattoos nowadays, I guess the workforce doesn't care too much
Yeah.
about it anymore. Because everyone
Exactly.
has them.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's the key. Today, it's a whole different world.
Mm.
You have piercings?
I do. I have a bunch in my ear.
How is that, like 5?
And I have like a couple I don't even have earrings in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I have 7 holes in this ear. And 1, 2, 3, 5 in this ear.
Wow.
And then I have my nose pierced. I had lip piercings at one time. I had it's called a Medusa, or no, Monroe. The Medusa's in the middle.
Okay.
I had my Monroe done at one time, took that out. I had my tongue pierced for 24 hours. And then after the girl did it, I was hungry. And I tried to eat some chicken nuggets after getting my tongue pierced. And I couldn't eat the chicken nugget. So I took it out because I was too hungry. I have my belly button pierced twice. Top and bottom. And I think that's it.
There you have it.
Lots of piercings, lots of tattoos.
Imagine. I have no piercings. Go figure. But that's the difference between today and back in the 80s. So, until the next time, take care of yourself, and I'll see you later.